We're coming to you from Hood River in Oregon, United States, and we're actually here for the AWSI trade show, which if you don't know what that is. All right, so I'm here with Matt Aiken, who is the president of AWSI. So Matt, can you give us an introduction to what AWSI is?
Yeah, sure. It's an industry or trade association for the windsurf, kitesurf, and wingfoil industry. You know, we're a non-profit trade association. Basically, our mandate is to basically help retailers find the best kitesurfing products and help the brands find new customers.
This year the wind was on the lighter side, which resulted in a variety of no-wind activities, a lot of foiling, and even some kite towing. Why Hood River of all places?
Well, you know, I think it's fair to say there's a huge legacy in the town for wind sports. I mean, it feels like this is like the birthplace of the windsurf industry, and a lot of the top brands are based here. So it's, you know, from that point of view, it makes sense. But I mean, look around, we have like epic conditions for any sport you can imagine right here.
Even though the wind was pretty marginal, every day at 4 p.m. the pro riders would put on a show.
It's a pretty, I mean, this place is called the event site because, well, it's where events happen in Hood River. And yeah, I mean, to be able to rig up all your gear, ride right on and off the water, and then have all of our exhibit space set up here where we can take meetings and that sort of thing, it's absolutely perfect spot for an event like this. And it's, yeah, it's definitely great to be like not in a conference hall or not in a traditional trade show setting. I mean, this place feels like the right look and feel and vibe for our industry, and you can, you know, have a beer at 5 o'clock watching people kite surf while you're still doing a meeting here. It's perfect for the vibe of our industry.
So the number one trend here at the AWSI that a lot of people may not appreciate at this point, but I believe they will in the future, is it has to be wing foiling. The increased access that wing foiling does provide is coming to this industry. Whether you like it or not, it is a fact. Wing foiling is here to stay. It complements kiteboarding, it complements kite foiling. I believe that it is the trend that's going forward in wind and water sports.
So this morning we took a winging lesson over in the pond. Was light wind, but overall I think it was good to cover the fundamentals.
Yeah, definitely. I think when it's windy and you get going, once you get going, it's easy. It's everything else that's difficult.
Forget wings, forget U-foils. The coolest thing at AWSI so far is whatever this is.
So we call it Tobugi, as the inventor of this contraption named it, that I knew about e-foils for many years prior, okay? and was never inspired by e-foils. Rode them, I mean, it's cool, but when I saw this, it's just my mind blew. And I'm like, this is it. I had to have one, and I built one. Not this one, but I built one. Ended up being everything and more than I anticipated. This thing is a rocket. Yeah, I don't think you would get more than an hour, but again, you could put more batteries, you could put better batteries. The left-right steering is basically steering, right? So you go left, it goes right. So you make it pivot around its, I guess, mast.
What is the most important part of this setup?
The rider.
The rider, okay. No, the mast.
Yes.
It doesn't work.
Actually,
This mast we've tried with Liv, with Armstrong.
yes.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
A few things to know about kiting here at Hood River. It is basically a giant wind tunnel. You've got tons of room on the water and this great sandbar. It's huge, it stretches out the entire way here, so you have tons of room to set up and launch, and it just makes for an ideal location.
This is all next year's Mystic product. So next year's wetsuits, the toweling ponchos, and next year's top secret harnesses, which it's fine to film them. But so what we're having, dealers are pre-ordering this now for delivery next spring.
We got our Flysurfer tent and our also good-looking crew, Charles, Marie, and Lori. We got a little grill.
Also coinciding with AWSI is Froth Masters going on first dates with brands to find their match.
I don't know if you noticed this whole thing. You're on the set of the world's first kiteboarding reality TV show called Love at First Kite, looking for the brands of 2022 that we'll have in our quiver. And so it's kind of it is actually a dating show, Love at First Kite.
Today is our last full day in Hood River. I was able to kite in the morning, but I wanted to dry up the gear before we take our flight home. So I didn't get to wing again, but Charles got to, so here's how it went.
Yeah, so what went well was I was able to get on the board on my belly, sit on it, get on my knees, hold the sail, edge, kind of upwind, sidewind. The hard parts were one, when I'm on my knees, putting one foot because of my flexibility and strength, I guess. And the other part is standing up and keeping the balance. Very hard to keep the balance, very humbling. So I need to practice that.
The AWSI event here is always great because I cannot think of a better community, and the wind sports world is all about community. So you get to meet new people, develop new relationships, and perfect opportunity for myself and a huge privilege to be an outsider that gets to come to the inside and see what is coming up in the current market.
All right guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. We had a lot of fun making it. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coming soon, and we'll catch you in the next one.